Body work, body work, body work. What I'm working on here, I'm working on this patch panel for the driver's side fender. I'm gonna do my best to record as much as possible. I'm trying to do things a little different way where I show my process, but usually I don't have the memory capacity on my phone to do that. Everything is working good other than that. Body work, body work, body work. I'm working on the 1970 El Camino passenger side fender. So as you can see here, I'm trying to cut out a patch panel. This was just by metal that had left over. I'm gonna clean it up, of course, but for now I'm just kind of fitting it and getting it squared away first. This came off my driver's side, passenger side fender, this metal. So I'm just recycling metal and doing it that way. Not good. It's progress. So I'm going to get this done and then go from there. Everything's going smoothly. Other than that, on to the next. I'm gonna try to record a little bit what I'm doing. I cleared out my phone a little bit so I can get a little more content and then go from there. So let me get to work and check in, tap in a sec. Peace. result. It's coming out. I still got some other areas like I got to recreate. Kind of see it right there, but it's coming slowly but surely. I'm gonna grind it down a little bit and see what I actually got, and then go from there. It looks good. But other than that, it's coming together. This is the driver's side fender, so I'm gonna keep on working on it, and I'll give you an update in a second. Peace. This is the antenna area I'm working on right now. So I'm just filling that area in. This is where my antenna was. I'm gonna delete that antenna. I'm probably gonna go back to the antenna. I'm not sure, but for now I'll delete it. If I want to re-add it, I'll re-add it. So later down the line, but things are going smooth. I'll show you the finished product of the bottom section. I'm gonna get this top section weld and then just come back. So on to the next one. Peace. I'm working on this panel. I pretty much finished up all the welding. I still have to do body fill on it. Have this one area you can see. Next, I'm gonna work on this rear window. So I put a rear window here, and you can see all these little pot and spot holes right here, and it's rusted very badly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grind that down as much as I can. It's not too bad on the top side, but this bottom side has a few holes. And the window was actually loose. The window was loose. So it was, I think it was only being held in by that trim really. The biggest area right there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the biggest area. And we got a couple of areas. So I'm gonna grind it down as much as possible. On this top side, we got this, that corner, and the biggest challenge in this area is to try to not to make sure any sparks go inside the grab hold of that carpet, you know. So in that area, so I have my flame-proof tarp here that I'm gonna use. Try to cover everything up, get rid of this plastic, and then I'll just retape it later on. Other than that, everything's going good. I'm going to get started on that and just see where it goes, see where it takes me. So, peace. Working on the back window area. Kind of see this area. Got it welded in and smoothed out as much as possible. This is the area that I have my 6x9s in the box. I think I'm gonna switch this up just because I want to be able to, it's hindering me from putting my seat all the way back. So I'm gonna fill in these holes and I'm gonna figure out something else. Maybe put the speakers on the floor, or now that this is sealed up, or I'm going to try to build a speaker. But you can see it's coming along pretty good. No complaints. On to the next step. Let me get these holes welded up, and then I'll give you an update. Peace. Working on this rear. Okay, I welded in. You can see I welded in everything here, so we're good. I'm gonna use this 2-in-1 rust preventer. So it's the end result. Next, I'm about to do the rust preventative paint just to see how it comes out. I put a little body filler tray to cover up those wells. It came out pretty good. It's smooth. I like how it looks. I use 20 grit, so I use 120 grit to paint it and go from there. So let me get the painting, and then I'll give you an update from there. Peace. Package tray came out great. Put on the rear window. This is a El Camino. I think I'm gonna try to. I got to clean it up first. I ordered these off of Amazon. You see how small they are? So don't order those cheapest ones. They was like $9. I thought they were big. I ordered them quick, and they were this small. They got good suction on them. You can kind of see they got good suction on them, but they're terribly small, and I don't trust them enough to I want to replace a window. Over a $9 item, so I'm gonna have to figure out something. But other than that, everything is going smoothly. I'm about to clean this window up some kind of way, and then go from there. Everything is going smooth. I'm getting it done. Once I get this window in, I'm gonna try something. I'll let y'all know how it work out, whether I display it to you or not. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm gonna try something, see how it goes. Just a little experiment with the window. So on to the next step. Let me get this cleaned up, and then I'll go from there. Me sanding it down. The most effective thing, I started at 360 degree on the DA sander, went down to 180, and my final sanding paper was, I went all the way down to 60 grit. So, but the most effective thing that you can use is this right here, a razor blade. So that's the most effective thing you can use. It's not perfect, but it's, you know, it's good for an original piece. What I'm gonna do next is try to figure out how I'm gonna line up to install. I got these suction cups, got these off Amazon. I didn't know they were this small. You can see them and compared to the window, how small they are. So it came with 2 and they were like $10. But I'm not gonna worry about that for now. I'm just do what I gotta do. So let me get started and see what I gotta do as far as caulking and getting everything lined up, then I'll go from there. Peace. Working on the back window. You can kind of see how it's going. I wiped it down with alcohol just to get the impurities out of it and get it squared away. I got the window squared away. You can kind of see how. See if I can get some more light here. Other than that, everything is going good. It's see if I can get some more light here. Everything's going good. No complaints. I've used those suction cups, but like I said, you see the size of them. So I don't trust them as far as holding this window up. I got some window adhesive I got off Amazon. I haven't opened the package yet, so let me see if I can open the package real. Alright, so this is an adhesive I got. It comes with 6 cans. This is the windshield adhesive, and the only reason I got so much is because I got the Chevelle over there. So I have to do the windows for that too, front and back. I'm not gonna redo this front window. I'm just doing the back window, and that's just because around that cowl was just so rusted out that I had to do it. The front on this isn't as bad as you can see. It's pretty good in there, so I'm not going to but other than that, everything's going smooth. I'm going to try to put some of this adhesive on and just see what happens. It says it's super strong, and it had on Amazon. It got 5 stars on Amazon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to see if I can get the thickest bead that I can get, pile it on there, and then go from there. Then tilt forward, and then you see my setup. I got my stool right there, and I'm gonna just, once I get that adhesive on, I'm gonna just lean it forward. I have something. You see I got my magnets under there. Just, it's not because you need magnets, it's because it's the perfect size gap. And then I have a rubber like gap. You can kind of see it right there. Everything is going good. Everything is running smooth. I'm going to continue to get everything done and then go from there. Hopefully it works. You know, it's black. So we're gonna go from there. So we got 5 stars on Amazon. Next step. punched in. Everything is patched up here. I still got to sand it down, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sand it. I ran out of 80 grit. I've been using 80 grit to DA before I body fill, but I ran out of 80, so I have to use 60, so that's what I'm using. Don't care what you think. I don't give a shit what you think about it. That's what I'm using. If you don't like it, don't watch it. I'm gonna get to sanding this. On to the next video. This is the end result with 80 grit with the DA. 60 grit with the DA. This is the end result. I put some body fill on it. I'm waiting for it to dry real good. After it dry real good, then I'm gonna do some sanding with some 80 grit on it just to knock it down and see if I can get it smooth. You can see this area. This is the area where the badges were. And then this bottom edge that had rusted out. It came out pretty good. I didn't get it absolutely flat, but it's pretty decent. You don't see after we sand it down how it looks. But other than that, it's going smooth. I thought I had both of the fenders, the driver and the passenger, done today, but it looks like I'm gonna have to get to the driver's side tomorrow. So just because I want to take my time, it's a lot more to it than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a quick sand and then I can move on to the next one, but I got some body filler to put in, and I had a lot more areas to sand on it. But let me get to sanding this down a little, and after that I'll give you guys an update. Peace. This is the driver's side, passenger side fender. And you see, I got that area with the badges that came out good. I still have to do a final sand of this area. I'm working on the driver's side. For the driver's side, I don't feel like welding today, but I still have to weld this little area in. And then I tried to get these dents out as much as possible. I've been hammering, dollying on them for a while, but this crease right here is just in a bad location. So I'm going to hammer it a little more, see what I can do. But that's the end result. I put a little chalk on it just so I can see what I'm doing here, and then go from there. But I think it's going good. It's going smooth. Don't feel like welding today. I'll get it welded probably tomorrow or Monday or something like that, and then go from there. But other than that, everything worked out with that passenger side. Driver's side, you can kind of see how everything's looking here. I don't have but the Chevelle is over there, trying to get them in the same area, you know. So you can see how it's going. The window came out good. It's still setting. It says 24 to 48 hours. So I kind of put some bricks and some weight on it. But it came out great. Came out great. You kind of look, I kind of left the gap good. I use these magnets to help me hold that gap at the bottom. That's all you really need, is that gap at the bottom. Everything came out. I might have oversealed it, but I'd rather overseal it than underseal it, you know. And I had a leak at that back window, so I sealed that up, got that straight and squared away, so it should be good to go. I don't know what I'm gonna do for as trim. I'm gonna try something, and I'll shoot a video if it works out. I'll try it, but I don't want to put a video out there and it doesn't work out for me. So, but let me get started on this driver's side fender, sanding it down and everything. I'm using 60 grit on the DA to start it off. and then going from there. But that's about it. Video. Peace. Right. I don't know if you can see that well. A little area right there. I'm going to have to cut across right here. So I'm going to cut across, and then I'm going to push it up, and then because it's folded too much for me to get it out of that corner. And then after I grind it down, then I'll re-weld it so it can look like this. It's supposed to look like this, so that's how it looks, and you can kind of see how this looks, you know, with that fold. So I'm gonna have to grind that down, and then I'm gonna have to pull it up. So you see the good side, that's the passenger side. Then this side, kind of see, you see that. So get it ground down, then go from there. I'm working on the driver's side fender. This is my patch panel I'm doing right here. You can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and then after that grind it down and get it started. So on to the next step. Peace. This is the end result of welding that area. You can see. The back side of it. I got these areas I'm gonna paint. I primered over them, but I'm gonna paint the back side. So just because I want it to be black like the rest of the inside is black. Let me see where I welded right here. So I welded those little tabs. These tabs came off, these circles. They came off. I had one right here that came off, so I welded that back in. But other than that, everything's going smooth. I'm gonna get this painted with this 2-in-1 rust preventative. I'm gonna paint it with that on the inside, just so it's not sitting there. So on to the next step. Peace.